burn it down. We gon' burn it down. Burn it down.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder.
Go crazy, berserker.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sorry about that. Was trying to get myself water that ended up being a block of ice, and the music stopped on me. Okay, let's see who's here. We got BB coming in first. John Bell, how you doing, buddy? Wally LaPointe, good to see you, bud. Sonic Lover, how are you? Qualified? Nice. Michael Rick, how you doing? Tony P, good to see you. Nico Brawley, how you doing? Colt, awesome to see you as well. Sorry, I did not yet bring back, what do you call it? I did not yet bring back Napoleon. Still working on things with that. Matt Fisher, how you doing, buddy? Steve Finn, how you doing? Across the pond, good to see you. Hubert Park, good to see you. Alvy Ward, Punisher, good to see you guys. And Mr. Mike Moss. Good to see all you guys. Yeah, Aiden, I don't see nothing. I don't know what to tell you. You must be banned in the chat. Type something. My son was gonna join the chat with us. What's up, Robert Desmond? Wayne Lilly, how you doing? My Youngstown connection. Good to see you, bud.
Dilly dilly.
Oh, my mic is all messed up. What's going on, Troy R? Oh, anyone's hard with rookie clubs. So as you can see, a few changes were made. I spent the better part of yesterday. Ah, crap. It's not even. Got to get rid of that thing in the middle of the dog. I don't want. There you go. That's how it's supposed to look. We did away with the monkey. Oh, there's my son, GNR414. What's going on, buddy? Sometimes he says stupid stuff. Just don't ban him. He's been banned quite a few times in the past. Trolling me, but he's not trolling me today. Let's see here. Jens B, what's going on? Good to see you. Harky Harkins, good to see you, bud. John Gaddy, how are you? So, yeah, this little guy behind me, we did away with the monkey finally. The monkey is the old logo. I'm not using it anymore. It will be updated. And, God, if you guys only knew how much time I spent making all of this, you know, I watched a stream and it just looked so bare. So I'm like, where could I put my time and effort into to make, you know, just to make it look better for you? Like, I wanted to look more professional. I wanted it to, like, you know, I don't know how to say, like, if you were to, like, walk down the street and everyone had a design on their house, and you could look at a design that was on their house and be like, that is the guy I want to visit. That's kind of what I was going with here. How do you guys like it? It's the Husky. We'll call him Aki. Let's see. We got Robert Desmond saying change is good with the thumbs up. I am in love with it, man. If you knew how long it took me. Hey, Sandy Bell, good to see you. If you know how long it took me to take the white out behind it because the face and the ears were white, it kept deleting that. And then, you know, I'm like, my son said, oh, my son helped me for hours on this. He said, why don't we go with one blue eye and one green eye, kind of like Huskies have. So this is super, super important to me. I hope you guys like it as well, because I'm tired of, like, not looking professional, if that makes sense. I don't want to compete with Tommy, because Tommy's a good friend of mine, but I want to be able to put my stream right next to Tommy's awesome layout and, you know, feel comfortable with it. Now, you know, he's put a lot more time into it, but it's so much, I don't know, it's just so clean. You know, before it was just the orange. I kept the same background. It was just so hard, you know, to, change too much. I made my name thicker. I don't know. I think this is it. What do you guys think? Very nice Husky. Reading some of the comments. Go Big Dog. Love it. Says LPS. Thank you guys so much. Hubert says it looks nice. John Gaddy says it looks awesome. Good job. I thank you guys. I mean, if you would have been here with me, it was just it was so hard to make this guy, and then also to get my name to look like that. It took forever. Archie Matthews, what's going on, buddy? Hope I'm not missing anyone. Chat's moving. Matt, what's going on? Stefano, how are you? My son says that's the same thing as before, just a bootleg Husky that is trash. You don't like my new background, Aiden? You helped me work on it. Seriously, you don't like it? Why did you let me? Everyone in here seems to like it. We worked on it together. I'm turning red? Am I turning red? That's weird. Aiden says, can we all agree it's bad? I don't know, Aiden. I mean, How many people in the chat? Don't be nice. You know, if you guys are like nice, then I go on thinking that I have this awesome looking background, you know, layout, and I think it looks awesome, and you guys tell me it's awesome, but really it looks like trash. You know, like I said, I want to be on Tommy's level. I want to be up there. You know, I was down here before. Now with all these changes that I made, you know, I feel like I'm here. Now Tommy's still way up there, but I feel like I'm here. I'm booting him. No, don't boot him, Colt. It's cool. He speaks the truth. And you know why he speaks the truth? He speaks the truth because, well, because we really did work hours and hours and hours yesterday and came up with this. Thank you, Aiden, for being a part of that. Yeah, he helped me with my logo. We created all this together yesterday. Believe it or not, the Husky was part of the original plan that you guys saw, but we just, you know, we kept wanting to go better and better. We went with a little bit more aggressive of a Husky, as you could see up there, mixed with the name. I'm kind of going with a bit of a color scheme. So now that I'm done trolling you guys, honest opinion, what do you think? What do you think? You watch everyone be like, we like the old one better. But no, a big thank you to my son for helping me yesterday. The Husky 100% was his. The name was 100% mine. Everything else was a collaboration between, you know, one and the other. So, did I get you? What's up, Secret Smurf? The Husky's better. I tried to troll you guys into thinking like, oh, look how good this is, when really I changed nothing. I just put a really big emoji one there. There's Fry Matt. I like the other one better. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, I've trolled you guys long enough. Thank you for being good sports. We're gonna hop in here and play the first one. Thank you, Aiden. Thanks very much for being a part of that. I knew he was gonna say it was trash. That's how we were gonna transition over to this brand new look that we have here. So, let's see. We got the quarterback, and we're gonna go with I'm gonna go with Katana. Just because, no, you know what? On the par threes, I'm going to go with the Kingmaker. All right. Now watch, we get to opening round. It says, you didn't qualify. No, but I'm really happy with it. It was like we were trying to incorporate a Husky with the logo so much. I see Tommy's up there, you know, the Team Tommy streamer. I'm like, Aiden, we can't make it work. We need like a shield or something that's plain, so when the words are over it, it doesn't look like you're covering something up. And then when he found that one, it was like, let's put our name in front of it and see how it looks. We did that, and ta-da! I just feel like it's a lot more useful. I'd like to get my Facebook.com It's Our JTV thing going where I could post announcements and stuff, because a lot of times on YouTube I can't post what do you call it? You know, I like if I'm running late or something and you guys just want to get an update, it's not another community page. It's not a group. It's just a spot where I can post, hey, you know, I'm coming on late, or hey, this is what's going on in the community, you know, this, that, or the other. Below that, I have a lot of people that want to get in touch with me a lot, and I'm constantly saying my email address. So I figure I would share my email address. And then that little icon below that is Discord. I've been wanting to incorporate that in my stream for, I don't know how long. The big streamers do it. You know, and what that is in the near future, I hope to have you guys on chatting with me. And, yeah, so that is not set up yet, though. I got to learn about Discord a little more. But it's, you know, it's voice instead of just chat. So, aside from that little production that we put on, my son also said, Dad, don't suck. If you're going to have this nice looking thing that we finally created, do your best. And it's like, I do my best. I'm gonna try. So this is gonna be one of those streams where I'm focusing a little more, as much as I'd like to be much more entertaining and talkative. What's going on, Gerald? This this is, I want to do good. I'm tired of, just coming on and sucking. Barely making it to the weekend, and then coming in the bottom 50. Thanks, Jens B. Like I said, the husky that you saw on that page was originally the logo that we both decided on, but then when we wanted to put the name with it, it was like all you could really do is put the name under it. So, I was like, yeah, I don't think the husky's going to work. Let's see here. And then I just, I explained to him, and, my son was like a little bummed out because, he wanted the husky to work. We have the husky, and he was looking through Google. He found that one, and, he's like, what about this? And I'm like, we could try it. And he was dead on. Yeah, I agree. My husky's laying on the floor by the foot of the bed. He's always on the show. Code Brown, did someone call? Yeah, I think a lot of people were calling for a Code Brown. I do my best. Classic RJ. Thanks, Colt. Yeah, when you said that, I know that he's trolled in the past, so I knew. I was actually going to make him a mod, but I still don't have full control over my OBS yet. So, it would have just taken too much time to go in and manually do it. That's why I was like, no. Because he was all part of the reveal of this. And I'm not trying to say, like, this is amazing or anything, but to me it is. I've never created anything, that looked like this. To me, it feels a little more professional than just the orange that I had. All right, so here we are going to go with a Kingmaker again, simply because I don't want to change too much, because one time I hit it great, and another time I ended up, well, actually 2 times I hit it okay. No, 1 time I hit it okay. The other time I ended up in the the sand way up by the top, and another time I ended up at the sand way at the bottom. So we want to stop that from happening. I'm just looking at the notes. And this is my mini account, so we are going to... Okay, I think we're ready. Let's do it. Hey, Terry Sabin. Doug Singer. Joseph Dismone, what's going on? Patricia, how you doing? Good to see you. Shorty, how you doing, Shorty? Still waiting for YouTube to figure out my memberships, I'm telling you. Thanks a lot, YouTube. I'm basically going to be starting over from scratch with the memberships. But might as well start fresh, right? Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Thanks, Hubert. What's going on, Rumpelstiltskin? Yeah, hit those thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. If you're undecided, wait a little while. And if you don't like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. I can handle it. Full right spin, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. And let's see where we end up this time. As long as we're not in the first, yeah, right there. Yeah, okay, I'm happy going past that. Last time we ended up going into the sand up there, but that's not the case this time. I think this is about where we're supposed to end up. I'm happy with that. Ah, Patricia, be careful. Middle of the night. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you, buddy.
Dilly dilly.
Now, how do I get this block of ice into my throat? Into my tummy? Get in my belly. Yeah, that's true. What is the temperature? You're like way up there, like approaching the North Pole.
Perfect shot.
Nice, Joseph Desmond, minus 25 without drops. Imagine when you start getting those drops. What's up, Kevin Kuntz? All right, let's see. That's max. That's min. So I'm going to go up here and use some backspin. And call it medium distance. Plus 10%. 4.5. Be nice if we could hit this perfect and have our measurements proper. We did get the perfect part. Now, did we measure properly? What was that? What's up, Mark Hebrew? Good to see you. What's going on, Tot? Good to see you as well, bud. What was that about things not dropping? That feels like me. Andreas, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't think that there's enough. I don't think there's enough curl or slice for that, Andreas. But if you do have an APOC 1, you might be able to use it. Nah, level 3 looks like the lowest. Not as snowy as you'd think. It's kind of mild weather, really crazy. It's not supposed to be like this in January. And yes, you're in the north of Sweden. Oh, okay. What's up, Patrick Hoffman? Randy Hance, good to see you guys.
Dilly dilly.
Yeah, the other day, it was colder here in Cleveland than it was in a lot of other areas except for Minnesota and the Dakotas.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yes, you can use an APOC 3, Andreas. That's the lowest club that is recommended for this, I believe. So, Top, man, how you been? I feel like I ain't talked to you in forever. We used to talk all the time. It's awesome to see you, buddy. I know that's 100% on me since I love to crawl into my little crevice. You know, I shouldn't be It's RJ TV. I should be like the brown recluse. Because, yeah, that's pretty much how I am. My friends hate it. A lot of people hate it. I hate it. I don't mean to do it, but it happens. It sucks. What ring color do you line up with the APOC 3? APOC 3...
Perfect shot.
I don't have a note for that. I wish I could help you on that, bud. I don't see any information on that. That's a great question. I hate coming in this way, but all right, 8.8 plus 10%. Just call it a nice even 10 rings. It's just a shootout.
Perfect shot.
Hey, Dixon, good to see you, buddy. Oh, I hear you, man. I'm not busy. I go into exile.
Nice on.
If you have a really long rough iron, I would bring that. And yeah, I would test. Honestly, I think the best time to test is during the opening round, but maybe someone out there will have a video of it. It would be nice if someone would do. Unfortunately, my lowest club is an APOC 4. I don't think an APOC 4 and an APOC 3 would be that much different, though. I don't know what you gain. You know, and if you do gain, I think you do gain accuracy. So from that point, I would say move it one ring. I don't know if it would be one ring more or less because of the accuracy. Okay, I've made 2 mistakes on this hole as well. And one of those mistakes was bringing the sniper instead of... Oh, no, that wasn't it. But for some reason, I do love going into the rough here on my drive. So I can't just hit it. You know, it needs to be... I need to find that sweet spot where it's not too close to the rough, where it won't trickle into the sand, but it still gets over. All right, let's go to the next one. What's up, DS? Hope I haven't missed anyone. Can I replay my drive? Yes, Punisher. I'll do that right after this one. Metafix, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would ask my phone what the temperature is, but I have a few people who watch and play at the same time, and they told me, I guess my voice is close enough to theirs that, like, they're in the middle of a shot or something. You know, maybe their opponent's in the middle of a shot, but you don't want... You know, I don't want people tuning out because I'm triggering their phone, especially for something important like in a game. I might do that. I did. That's what it was. Okay. What was it? I think it needs to be over an 11-point wind. What was it? We got 10.4. And that's with a wind resistance 1. So I don't know if we have enough. I didn't look at the club that our opponent had. So right here is actually not bad. So I'm just going to take 3 rings off of the adjustment. That'll be the first time I'm trying that. So 10.4 with this lovely club is about 4.5. So I'm going to back up about 2. And hopefully that's enough to where I don't get too close to the rough or fall in it. I like landing there. All right, I'm comfortable with that. Get them trees out of the way. That's about the only time I've been happy with this shot. So we got a new way to play this. And that is, you know, no need for overpower with certain wins. And sometimes you got to bring it back a ring or two because it's a dead-on tailwind, you know. All right, Tatja said extra mile 8, APOC 4, and 5. You can make it over with a 10 mile per hour plus wind. So I could have drove over with that one, huh? I thought it was a little higher, but I was mistaken. Because one time I thought I got like an 11 or 12 mile per hour wind. I'm not certain. I could be mistaken. 10% over. Oh, we didn't get up as high as I wanted to. So, because we didn't get up as high as I wanted to, I am gonna try to get it like this. If I come up a little short, as long as I get out of the rough, I'll be happy. 9.9 on this club is plus 10%, 6.5 we'll call it. Crapola. Put the slightest bit of curl just because I don't want to hit a tree. All right, I'm okay with that. You're not going to get an albatross that way, but I didn't realize that that tree was going to be in the way. What's going on, PJ? Good to see you. No, that you're not PJ. Patak. I'm sorry, there's another guy named PJ. Sorry, PJ. Sorry, Patak. I hope so, Matt. That would be awesome. I do like lower scoring tournaments myself. Although it's a fine line to walk through with the low scoring ones, because a lot of times that means they're taking a fun shot out of it. You know, like it's kind I love driving over on this one. Even if by driving over I'm just talking about bouncing in front and then going over. But when you get a headwind, you got to lay up, and you know, I don't know, you know, it kind of takes away albatrosses and stuff. They got to walk a really fine line. But I do like, we played one the other day that had, well, not the other day, like 3 or 4 tournaments ago that had pretty low scores, and that was kind of neat. What's going on, Mike Addison? Awesome to see you, bro. This is a tough one. And to hit it up from there, I was going to say he's going to have to really overpower this. Because well, maybe not. Is it not showing the max up there? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's good. I think I'm going to take the same approach. Just because we so happen to have a Power 5 ball. Because it's really hard to hit that that green, the fairway, when you got a wind blowing this strong. And whatever it is, I'm going to have to stretch it out even further than him. This is one of the advantages of going second. What's going on, Jay Young? So, full back spin. I'll even put a little... I'll go full back spin with full right spin so I can line up a little further back like here. And then 11.4. We're going to go about 8 rings here. 8.5. And that might not be enough. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we just made it. Not a good shot, but good enough to win the shootout, so I'll take it. Bo Beardington, what's going on, man? Awesome to see you, bud. Gotta mute my phone. I forgot to mute it. So far, we're playing pretty decent. Time to go to hole number 4. And here's a quasar here. Let's take a look here. All right. I think we're ready. Thanks, Dixon. I appreciate it, bud. You got to rewatch the beginning. I was having some fun. I was having some fun, but my regulars are just way too nice to me. I made like very minimal changes, although there was no exaggerating that I didn't work on it all freaking day yesterday. But I'm really happy with the result. I hope to have this look for at least a year before, you know, it's time to get another one. All right, so first we want to be in complete minimum distance here. We're going to go and perfect shot.
Big shot.
This is the first time I'm attempting it this way. I'm okay with that. I think I can dunk from here. I've putted further distances. Andrea says, I saw Jesse using the Rocket in hole 4. I definitely think the Rocket is a viable club, especially because we're using a quarterback at absolute minimum distance. So I can see where a rocket would be useful, and I could see where a rocket could be preferred by some people as well, because you could put more backspin and possibly land on the green itself. So, but yep, when you could fit the whole target in there, you don't even have to adjust for the wind or put backspin on it. Even a great shot goes in. How you been, Bo? High score is minus 26. I think the highest I managed to get was a minus 12. So I will need a couple drops, and it kind of sucked that I wasn't able to get some of those drops. Have to make an adjustment because we aren't going as far. This was only 10%, but we're at minimum distance, so we're actually just going to go 8.5-ish rings, and hopefully that gets us close enough to get a little bit more money. Again, I apologize. I wish I was a much better player and that I could have hundreds of millions of gold coins, and then I could just forfeit every shootout. But I'm sitting on one account, I'm sitting at like 75 million gold coins. So technically I shouldn't even be playing Tour 10 because, well, I guess I could, but I like to have 100 mil. This is my main account. I think this is actually the one. No, this isn't my main account. This is, oh, I got to change the logo on this one. The ape is no longer me. So Tot says Rocket with a power 2 ball and a wind 5, minimum distance 15%. I'm sure, does that get you a lot closer than I got?
Nice on.
That was my first time taking that shot. Oh, we lost. All right, so hole number 5. I'm going to play hole 5 conservatively with now wait a minute though. I feel like I really want to play this, yeah, with like a hornet. Haha, okay. Let's go back and just just for this hole only, we're going to put the APOC in. Doesn't really matter. I don't think we use that. But for a long iron, how much top spin does... That's a decent amount of top spin. But I don't want there to be a gap. But I don't go into maximum distance. So I think that the Saturn will be fine there. And then instead of the Thorn, we're going to go with the Hornet for the rough bump. I highly doubt we'll get within range, but I'll throw the Rapier in there. The rough, geez, I don't think there's a big difference between the Amazon. Yeah, 6 yards. So yeah, I'll stick with the Amazon at this point. And then last but not least, a beginner wedge. There's not a lot of sand to get into, so I'll just stick the Malibu there. And this will be the bag, the loadout, the whatever that we're going to use. I'll go with the Titan. And let's hop right in. Start making this one here. Man, I'm not winning very many shootouts, am I? I should just forfeit the shootouts because I'm not winning them anyway. I think it said I had 87,000 coins on this, so I must have 77,000 on the other one. All right. .2 was this 10%, I believe. Six and a half. I'm going to push it back up. I didn't want to put overpower on this, but last time I didn't. I ended up clipping the rough really hard. Hopefully we don't go into the sand up there. All right. Now, the only problem that I had last time with this was I was in between the Thorn and the Goliath. But I will be at minimum distance of my club, so I shouldn't have that problem. So it's either going to be a... I should have a choice, actually. I'll either be able to rough bump it with the Hornet, or I may also be able to put the full backspin of my Saturn on, or rough bump with the Saturn. Million. Yeah, sorry, Matt. Got the Eagle here with the dunk. Wow, Mike, you got brass ones. How do you play tournament without any mistakes? Giant Horse, it's hard. It can definitely be done. Oh, we're not even in range of that. Okay. So I think everyone kind of hopes to play perfect. Let's see where we're at with this club. Minimum. I think we're in between minimum. I need to hurry up here. Yep, we're in between minimum. And I don't have... I'm going to have to use an RJ adjustment. Probably going to be way off. I don't have this club on my little cheat sheet that I make at Golf Clash Notebook. Just get up there. Okay. Yeah. When I realized I didn't have this club, I should have just... Because I know the number at max, so I should have probably just went with the full backspin. Sorry to hear that, Glenn. Hey, Davi, good to see you, buddy. Nah, you don't suck, man. We've all been there, Glenn. Happens to the best of us. I didn't make the cut on one of my accounts. Maybe it was even on 2 of my accounts like 3 or 4 tournaments ago. It's depressing, but, you know. Stefano said, I thought my cat was meowing. Was I making a weird... Oh, was my cat meowing? Or was someone making a weird noise? Stay up on... Oh, unlucky. Oh, really unlucky. I'd rather use a Nirvana than a... Well, he's got a Razor, but I think the arrow still moves faster on a Razor. Hey, Edwin Judd, good to see you as well. What's going on, Paraplegic Bear? Good to see you as well. I don't know why Bear says he sucks. He sends me these awesome shots, like a freaking rough bump with a big dog on hole 3, I think it was. Albatross? Yeah, it was hole 3. He knows what he's doing. Oh.
Great shot.
Hmm.
Nice on.
All right. I don't know if this account has a power 4 ball on it for this hole, but that's the way we definitely want to go. Vintage wind 4. We need power 4. I think I already checked last time. Yeah, I don't have it. What was the Liberty Ball? So we will just use a Kingmaker and hope for the best. We're going to lose a little bit of distance. We could have went with a power 5 ball, because that's the main thing we might need to stretch out. It's the second shot that you need it for, not the first shot. But, geez, I don't know. We'll see how it works. Yeah, man, I just, instead of printing it out like my actual club cheat sheet, I make one for every tournament and just have it on my second monitor, which, you know, I'm sure I would probably not have a second monitor if I didn't stream. But, yeah, that's, you know, that definitely is helpful.
Perfect shot.
What's going on, Victor? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for joining us. Polo Garcia, hello. Good to see you as well. Hope I didn't miss anyone. James Kennedy, good to see you as well. Sorry if I missed anyone. Okay, so is this I think this was 10%, right? Yep. I kind of hit that great left on purpose. I just wanted to stay a little bit further away from the rough there. And normally I would be happy being that far away from the rough, but something's telling me I might have to either overpower or adjust from an overpower position, especially if this guy's, wow, yeah, look at him with his Cataclysm. in overpower, I think we're in trouble. I have another shot if we get in too much trouble, which is just hitting the fairway on the left with full backspin, full right spin, and full right curl. But I'd rather try the rough bump to see if I could get an well, as my friend calls it, an Albuquerque. My friend Bear. The heck is that?
Nice on.
Oh, I got Facebook open in the background. There we go. Yeah, see, we are way out of our league there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do overpower with full backspin over full right spin, which will put us right about there. And then we're going to measure from here to about 7 rings. It's going to take us, it's going to hit about a little after that white ring. So I want to be as close over as I can get. Hopefully I was thinking properly. And if I was, we're not going to get anywhere near getting in the hole, but we should hit the fairway and get onto the green. I'll take that. I mean, the rough bump is definitely a much better shot to possibly get in. If this one ever gets in, it's just based on luck. But that's where a power 4 ball or even a power 5 ball would have really helped me. And a Cataclysm is not a bad idea either. What's going on, Johnny B? Good to see you. And I guess because we don't have... I'm trying to think. We don't have wins that we really have to overcome. So maybe we don't need the win 3 ball. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thanks, Steve Finn. Thanks, Wayne. Andreas, appreciate you guys. Yeah, that would have been a good club choice as well. Going with the Guardian. The Guardian, I believe, gives you a little bit more distance than the Sniper, and then on top of that, you know, the only problem with the Guardian though, for how far back I was, I still don't think the Guardian would have reached without a bunch of overpower, although you'd have been safe going full backspin. So yeah, I guess it's just preference. Oh, I'm not beating that. I'm not getting in the hole. You are more than safe, my friend. I'm probably going to clip the rough, knowing me.
Perfect shot.
Can I call it or what? How many people can call clipping the rough? Thanks, Matt. Guardian 8 is only 1 less yard than the Cat. Yeah, I think it is like 179. Not 100% sure on that, but let's see. Hole number 7. Ooh, the bane of my existence. Let's make sure that we go with a bag that has the Goliath, and again going with the Kingmaker. What do we have? A Goliath 7, I think. Yeah, we got a 7. This has just really been a pain hole for me. Thanks, Victor. Yeah, the only problem with a rough bump with the Guardian is doesn't it only have like 2 top spin?
Perfect shot.
I think you would use that extra distance for... Ooh.
Nice on.
I think you would only use the extra distance for the full backspin shot if I'm thinking about it correctly. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. All right, 1, 2, and... Can we hit perfect? Probably not. Okay.
Perfect shot.
Usually on the really tense holes, I cannot hit perfect.
Nice on.
Two topspin is more than enough? Oh, okay. I'm sure James would agree with you. A lot of people are missing James. Poor guy's been working his head off. I used to talk to him a few times a week. I haven't talked to him in I don't know how long. But he definitely plans to return to streaming soon. I think it's letting up some for him as well. So, yeah, hopefully we get Fun and James back. That was nice of him. Hole number 8. Am I scared of hole number 8? Nah. There's no reason to be scared of hole 8. This is one where we're also going to go with a... Yep, this setup right here, as a matter of fact. I'm going to try to say... I have been using a lot of Kingmakers, though. So, I'm going to use a Katana. How many gems do I got? I won't worry about it right now. Oh, 6,000? Okay, 6,000. I'll buy 45 more. Hey, Sean Isbell, thank you so much. Yeah, it is, Steve. Giant Horse says, RJ, if you ace the next par 3, I'll donate $20. I think that's a safe bet on your side. I appreciate it, but yeah, I'm not a big acer. I'm not a big albatrosser. But doesn't mean I won't try. Appreciate you, bud. That means you get $30 if you ace the next par 3. How do we go from 20 to 30?
Perfect shot.
I mean, you're going in the right direction. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, it's going to be hole number 1. I don't think I've even come close to acing it, but thank you so much. Mile High Mark, what's going on, bro? Just popped in to say hi. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, man. We're going to go, this is 10%, yep. So we're going to go about 11 rings here.
Perfect shot.
Oh, Wayne said he, okay. I appreciate you guys. I don't think there'll be any aces, but thank you so much for the offer. I appreciate it. And hopefully I hit it. Thanks for explaining it, Giant Horse. I missed that. Sorry, Wayne. You guys rock.
Perfect shot.
Get in the hole.
Eagle.
Wow, can we do that? That would be awesome. I am going to try, but I don't really have faith in myself. Perfect.
Perfect shot.
Rough.
Nice on.
Oops. That's one we need. That is one we definitely need. All right. Next, we are also going to go with a quarterback, but this particular one, we want the Cataclysm with the Bazoika. Okay, I'll do $20 for any long iron distance and overdrops. Okay. What's up, Neil? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Giant Horse. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you know, that was half my fault. I should have paid attention to the distance of my drive. I had no clue. And just because we got so many people in here, I don't know if we have any members in here. In case you haven't heard, there's a problem with my channel that YouTube is supposed to be fixing. It was supposed to be fixed already, but my channel memberships are paused. So that's why you don't see your emojis or your badge by you. I wish that I wish I could control that, but I'm at the mercy of YouTube. And YouTube's customer service, well, my mom always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. All right, take care, Michael Fox. Thanks for hanging out, bud. It's not a bad place to be, I don't think. This next shot, we use the wind to take us over. So I generally just keep it in like max distance.
Perfect shot.
Rumpelstiltskin says, Condor hole 9, I'll give you 1,000. That's a safe bet, bud. It's a very safe bet. But once upon a time, I think before they even had tournaments, there was a glitch in Golf Clash where they gave us like a 500 mile per hour wind. And believe it or not, people hit the ball the furthest they ever hit it before. So this is slightly over 5 for 10.3. And I need to... 10.1 is 6 rings. So I'm going to be super close. But I need to trust it. I'm actually going to put just like this much OP on it. Hardly anything. Just to ensure that I clear the rough. Probably didn't need it, but I don't think that tiny bit of overpower is going to hurt. It didn't hurt that bad.
Nice on.
Wasn't planning on making it, but when you get that close, I'll definitely say unlucky. I just looked up, and Andreas said, don't use that right spin, but that right spin I think is what got me super close. Was it 1 bar more or 1 bar less? I can't remember. And also, if I wouldn't have put that OP in there, because I was coming in kind of hot. Thanks, Michael Glatz. Whew. Ooh, we get practice for the next hole. Although, no, we don't. I was going to say, if he takes this shot... If I face him again, I got to give him some shootouts. Back up to hole number 1. I'll go Katana here. It's not like we're playing amazingly, but we're also not playing to where I'm not certain we'll make it or not. Hey, I'll be bound. Welcome. Awesome to have you here. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep those opponents scrolling. Golf Clash. I hope so, Giant Horse. That'd be nice to get it in. Get in the oil. Get in the chopper. All right. Hey, Brian Condren. Good to see you. BB, $5. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate ya. If you would like, I do have some music I can play. We could do the man... Well, got to do the headbutt. I wish I could do that with a tennis ball. We have a man who seems to have fallen asleep on his horse on vacation in a Speedo. We have a man who does a handstand on the trunk of his car in front of a big cat.
Big shot.
We have shortened versions of Value Time Crabs, football, and what was the third one? Umpire, baseball.
Nice on.
What can I play for you, if anything? Can we do it? We did hit perfect. Did we adjust properly, though? No. Coming in wide to the right. Football. What number was football? Appreciate you, BB. OHIO. All right. Oh, did you guys see that ace? Oh, man. Are we melting yet? No. I'm going to have to keep you out for like an hour or two. Bear, I appreciate that, man. You could be listening to Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, Pick Your Poison, whoever it is. But no, you're here with me. And I appreciate it. Sniper minimum distance 9, 8, almost 9 rings. I'm going to grab a water out of this mini fridge. I'll be back in one shake. My chair lost a wheel. How was I sitting on my chair this whole time and didn't know there wasn't a wheel on it? Oh, now I'm going to notice. Ah, gosh darn kids. Move my chair around to play PlayStation. And a wheel must have came loose. Couldn't have gone far. Unless a dog got a hold of it. Hey, Rhino. How you doing, bud? Seth Parker. Awesome to have you guys here. He makes great music. What happened to my wheel?
Nice on.
Someone broke in my house and stole a wheel off my chair. Buzzing after shooting a minus 15 front 9. Gonna chill with you and finish tomorrow. Awesome, Brian. Hit that minus 30. I don't think I've ever hit a minus 30 in my life. Ugh. Oh, I said I was going to replay a shot and I completely forgot about it. So hopefully I hit this one properly. I said after, I took a certain after I took a shot that I would do it, but then I forgot. Look, no aspartame. No calories. But it does have caffeine. I like to take these and put like 3 packets of stevia in it. Stevia is just a plant extract. How was I sitting here playing this whole time without that wheel? I know the wheel's got to be over by the TV somewhere. That's so weird. I just played 9 holes. Didn't know a wheel was missing. I go to get up and I see my chair's like tilted like that. And I'm like, oh God, did I break a chair? I just bought this base. No, you've been playing the whole time with 4 wheels on a 5-wheeled chair. Hey, Carl Riff. Oh, I have no doubt, Brian. I have a strong feeling you'll get it. Make sure you let me know, bud. Come on. I'm so nervous when the ball's in the air. Oh, ah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, well. What's up, Daniel MacArthur? Awesome to have you here, buddy. Joseph K., what's up? Stevia is calorie-free sugar, though. No sugar, just a sweet plant extract.
Perfect shot.
All right, can we get a chip in here? Something with the Nirvana would be nice. I'll go full back spin. That. See where we're at on our distance. Is this medium? Yeah, probably is about medium. Medium Nirvana 8.3. It's about 3 rings. Great, of course. Boo!
Nice on.
It's so weird with these chair wheels because you actually got to snap them into place.
Great shot. Birdie.
Hey, Stefano, thanks for hanging out, bud. Is that true for stevia, though, too, Joseph K? Because, yeah, I thought stevia is a natural, it's a plant. Like I know what you're saying about your body thinking it's sugar, but that's aspartame and sucralose and whatever the third one is that I can't think of its name, as to where, you know, this is a plant. This is something 100% natural. It's not about tricking our body. It's just about, you know, taking a leaf and eating it after it's been, you know, pulverized or you know, whatever they do. I mean, maybe you know more than me. I know the artificial sweeteners like Splenda and aspartame are absolutely horrible, and they do trick your body, but I thought because it was a natural ingredient, you didn't have to worry about that. But I could be wrong.
Nice on.
Carl Riff, I'm not trying as hard as I should be, but I am trying. I need to pick up my game a little bit, but I am counting my calories again, so it would be nice to lose a little bit more weight again, get back on track.
Perfect
Hopefully you did well, Sonic Lover. Awesome to have you back.
Nice on.
Just give me not even 1 minute. I just want to see if I could find that wheel. It's one of those things that's bothering me. did my wheel go? Ah. Well, it's worse than I thought. It wasn't the kids. It was me. Oh, and I dropped it. But I sheared off the little peg that goes in there, so that's going to be fun to get out. It's always something. Talking about weight loss and I break a chair. Hole 12. I'll go Titan here. We're not fighting against any wind. Damn it. Oh. Where can I put that wheel where it was before, where I didn't even notice it? This is what happens. You get what you pay for when you buy a cheaper chair. I got like $250 into this chair now because I had to replace the base before. What's going on, whoop-de-doo? Well, then you're not a real giant horse, giant horse. Wind resistance 1, and he's only got a 9.4. So this isn't one that I am going to try to drive over.
Perfect shot.
Ooh, them trees going to make you put some curl on it, possibly. Yeah, 8.2. But the good thing about 8.2 is, what is 8.2? 8.2 is about 4 rings, which means I'm using the wrong ball. Need a berserker. 9.4. Okay, 9.4 is what on the big topper? 9.4 is about 4.5 rings, which is a little further than this. So I'm going to trust that the wind isn't strong enough. If not, this is going to be bad. Oh, I was far enough back. And you'll notice I went more to the left side to try to keep those trees out of play. And it looks like I did so. Awesome. Drill it out, buy a replacement on Amazon. Simple. Drill it out. I do have a power drill. I'll have to look for... Do you have a name for what that bit's called? I've never used it before. See, me personally, I would go full... Well, no, you got the 10 mile per hour wind. He's doing it right. But I think he's going to get stuck in the rough. I think I would use a little more curl than that, but we don't know how much side spin he used. He got over that. Oh, no, that was actually... That wasn't bad, considering, you know. I didn't know that he was trying to do that. That's a pretty good place to be. $10.4. Is this another 10%? Yep, 10.4. 7 rings. Hopefully we cut through that rough with a great ball. Yeah. Close? Close is my middle name. What sucks is I lose to everyone whose middle name isn't Close. Hey, 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 hey. I can't believe this. I can't win for losing. Any drill bit, RJ, that will fit in the side of the hole and drill. I don't have a plastic base, though. Everything is steel down there. Or metal or whatever they use. I had a plastic base, but my son loved to plop in the chair and the base got destroyed. Now, so I went and got a heavy duty base that could take plopping and my weight. And this is where I'm at now. I meant to do that. Technically, the sand is a hole, isn't it? Hey, Deadpool. Everything's going pretty well. Unfortunately, did I make a mistake yet? I don't have any drops, but I think I'm playing mistake-free golf. If you don't get any drops, I feel like you need to play mistake-free golf.
Perfect shot.
Well, it's got to be some kind of softer metal. I don't know. That's what YouTube's good for. Anytime you don't know how to do something, you YouTube it, and you watch someone else do it, and you go, hey, I could do that. And that's literally how I sound when I say that. All right, we got pretty close on this one. I'm going to go with a quarterback. Go with the Quasar. Worst case scenario, I'll just get a frickin' block of wood and put it under there for a little while. I go first. Okay. Great, of course. Great's the new perfect? No, it ain't. Yeah, I noticed that, Giant Horse. I just didn't want to say anything. I agree with you, though. I almost said something. It's like you read my mind. Wayne Lilly says they do sell metal drill bits. All right. Yeah, it's snapped in, though. It doesn't screw in. It's snapped in. So I wonder if it'll turn while I'm trying to drill into it, you know? If it was something, like, you don't screw the wheels in. You just push them in and it pops. And the reason why it pops is there's a little metal peace on it or whatever. Geek Army.
Dilly dilly.
Good to see my favorite Facebook memer in here.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
What's going on, Austin Ames? Paris. Awesome. Paris, and you're going to the frickin' Super Bowl? I'm jealous.
Great shot.
What's up, Mark Hunters Mark? Good to see you, buddy. Chiefs. Wow. I am so torn on the Super Bowl. Why am I so torn on the Super Bowl? Well, here's the thing. Let's see if I can fix this. I don't like the way it's over there. All right. I love the Chiefs. They've been a good team for, a couple years now. Maybe even a little more. They were pretty good with Alex Smith as well. And if you know me, you know I love the underdog. But at the same time, that's what it is. I love the underdog. And hey, Siri, what was the San Francisco 49ers record in 2019?
The 49ers finished the season 13-3. That's first place in the NFC West.
I should have asked. Sorry for saying the hey, blah, 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 if you're playing a game. What was the 49ers' final record in 2018?
The 49ers were 4-12 last
4
season.
and 12.
That's third place in the NFC West.
4-12 to the Super Bowl. Neil Monroe for the chair repair fund. Thanks, Neil. Yikes. I always get myself in trouble with that. I definitely not looking for any money to repair my chair. But I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, broski. Probably going to have to underpower this a little bit.
Great shot.
Got a question for you, Neil. I got to see, where's all my things at? All right, so my question is this. Would you like to see a man vacationing on a mule? Would you like to see a man doing a handstand on the back of his car? Would you like value time crabs? Would you like baseball or football? Hole 14. Oh, Jay Young, nothing on stream really happened. I just got up to get a tea out of the refrigerator and I noticed my chair tilted to the side. I'm like, what the heck? And one of the wheels, there's like a peg that goes in the wheels that swivel around. One of those pegs snapped clean off. But I could get a drill bit, get it out, and I'm sure one of those pegs aren't very expensive, so it's not like a catastrophic failure. I didn't notice it for the first 9 holes, though. That's what was so hilarious about it. Wait, this was this one here. Crabs coming up. Chairgate. Also, is the music okay? If you might have noticed, I also turned the volume way down on all the music. So that could have been another thing that was upsetting some people was, my voice is at one level and then boom, all of a sudden, the music's blaring. So I turned the music way down to less than 60%. Oh, Neil, I love doing this, buddy. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like coming. This is the highlight of my day. Am I going to have to keep messing with this? Like 1 minute. It's in there, and the next minute it comes out. You just stay. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, Punisher, yeah. I remember when Tommy fell out of his chair. That could have happened if I shifted my weight and the wheel was in the wrong spot. I got up. I didn't feel anything. It was just I noticed my chair tilted, and I'm like, what the heck? Why would that happen? Then I figured the kids move it back and forth from my desk here to the TV when we play Madden or whatever. So I figured, maybe it just came loose out of the socket. But then when I found the wheel, it had metal still shoved in it, but it was perfectly flat. And I'm like, great. Of course it's not easy. Push this bad boy back up. Now this time I don't think I need overpower because it looked like the wind shifted a little. So I got a little bit of tailwind here, and I'm glad I didn't overpower it at all. But if you get too close to that rough, I have been in between clubs. Oh, yeah, nothing catastrophic happened, thank God. I'd still be on the floor. What's going on, Terry Martin? How you doing, KD? Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate you guys. I don't know why. I love this so much. I haven't had an excuse to play it. Nope, not that one. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. See, he's in between clubs. This sucks. Or is he or she? Can't tell if it's a male or a female based on the profile picture. Ooh, stay up there. Okay. Yep, minimum distance. I don't have... I'm going to just play it safe up here. Because I don't have what the wind is supposed to be. So I'll cut it down to 3 rings. Oh, that's 4. Whatever, 4 feels right. And I'm not going for the hole, but I am hopefully staying up there. Not going in the rough. Okay. Yeah, I need to add that to my list. I had no idea I was going to be doing that. Deadpool, I was in 2 fantasy football leagues this year. My league, I came in like 6th place. I was hunting for a playoff spot, but then I ended up losing the last 4 games in a row, which is a big no-no. But then I also have a friend, same stakes, $50 a person. And I won the Super Bowl in that one, which was huge. Super excited about that. So there's like no trophy or anything, but it was a nice little $300 payout.
Perfect shot.
Relic Gaming, what's going on, bro? Thank you very much. Yeah, I spent most of yesterday doing this. Trying to look professional-like. If you can't play Golf Clash good, you better have an amazing layout, right? I think that sounds correct. I hope. If not, oh, I'm sorry. All right, I only got 2 backspin. This is going to be rough. The only good thing we have going for us is a slight headwind. 10.3 at min. We're going to go about 5.5 rings here. And see where we end up. I think I would like to put more backspin on, but maybe not. Wow, we aren't catching that thing right where we're supposed to roll all the way over. We keep coming in so shallow. Thanks, Mike Addison. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I was trolling everyone earlier. I had this this file, and I'm like, oh, I updated a lot, and this is how it looked when you first came in. Like, hey, guys, I spent hours working on this. I hope you guys like it. And then I hit it. This actually, though, what you're seeing here actually was going to be my layout. I did spend a lot of time on that that logo. And then, you know, my son was talking to me. He's like, you should make like a really ugly background, and, you know, act like you're proud of it, and then, you know, make it disappear like that. But everyone who watches is just so nice. Everyone's like, we love it. We love it. Like, psych. Poor Kevy, how you doing, buddy? All right, hole 15. So what do I do here? I think... Do I want to try a rough bump with a Cataclysm? I don't think so. I think it would be worth it. Maybe. All right, I am gonna. I'm gonna use the same clubs that I used last time, except I'm gonna go with the Berserker this time, or maybe I do have a Power 4 ball somewhere I could use. I got one. What better time than now? Get one more ball off of there. Oh, awesome, Geek. Are you sure it's my main? Because I don't remember, like, entering the tournament on that one, unless they just automatically throw you in there. But good luck to you, bud. Looks like a Taco Bell dog or something. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I remember that dog was so cool in the 90s. As a teenager, I'd just walk around saying, Yo quiero Taco Bell. Ooh, this is a good ball, too.
Perfect shot.
I thought fireworks came off it. Did I choose? Oh, Come on, this is the last one I have, and that's all you're going to stop. Okay. That's interesting. So now for my second shot, I no longer need a power 4 ball. Am I going to be playing at medium distance from there? No, I'll probably still be at max distance. No over or under adjustment, but we do need to push up a third of a ring.
Great shot.
Dave Marcy, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Ah, sorry, Bear. Yeah, my son's room is right above me, so I heard it this time too. Oh, actually, might need a power 4. .3. We're going to push it up about a third of a ring here.
Perfect shot.
There's our fireworks. Yeah!
Nice on.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you, bro. He's in the room, Bear. He's in the room with my son. So I don't know. Everything you're hearing is through the floor, which is my ceiling. And you guys hear him louder than I do because I got the noise-canceling headphones on. Well, 2020 ball, it's been fun. Maybe I'll get a shootout with you, but that's it. Eagle. I apologize. I apologize. The only Spanish I know is no habla español. I know that. I know yo quiero Taco Bell. I know burrito, taco, 7-layer burrito, Mexican pizza.
Perfect shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quesadilla. Fajita. Notice 9/10 of it is food. Back when I was in high school, the only people who took a language were like college-bound students. And I wasn't smart enough to, want to be a college-bound student for some silly reason.
Perfect shot.
Ain't that right? I mean, I would never go hungry in Mexico or Spain, but like if I needed help with directions or something, I would get directions to the nearest Mexican restaurant. Oh, Tres Amigos is so good. If you ever go to an authentic Mexican restaurant, order Tres Amigos. Ooh, that was my favorite for the longest time. You get a chicken patty, like not patty, but like chicken, steak, shrimp over rice, beans, some kind of like white cheese sauce. But see, Cleveland isn't very well. The east side of Cleveland isn't very Mexican friendly when it comes to restaurants and stuff like that. The west side is where it's all at. It's got a much bigger Latino population. However, just to kind of let you know what I'm dealing with here, the Mexican restaurant, which is authentic Mexican restaurant, has a meal called, it just left my brain. Oh, Roy's Special. That doesn't sound very, yeah, that doesn't sound very, you know what? I don't want to burn a Kingmaker. I'll go with a Titan. So you go to this Mexican restaurant, and you could ask for all these Mexican name things, or you could have a Roy's Special. Ah, Matt knows what I'm talking about. What's up, Bobby Huckabee? Glenn Purton, awesome to see you guys. I have officially made you hungry. Well, don't stop there. I haven't done my job properly unless I've made you hungry for Mexican. God, I love Mexican. I had rotisserie chicken just before I went on, so my appetite is stymied. I think I need just a tad bit. No, I'll take my chances. And of course I hit it great just to make it that much worse. Darn it! A great shot does that? Yes, it does when you have the yellow ring right next to the rough. Glenn, I want you to have your membership badge back, buddy. YouTube is taking their time with my claim, and it's hurting my feelings as well, man. I appreciate you and your support and the support of everyone in here, whether you've been members or whether you've just donated here and there. But my God, I just wish they would fix it. Like, it's no big deal for them, but, you know, when you pay your bills with it and stuff, it's like, because before YouTube, I was just 100% on disability. I'm not trying to put up like a sap story or anything. I tried working at the License Bureau. I actually worked there for about 3 years, but I kept going downhill. I went from working full-time to working almost full-time to working all the way down to working an hour and a half a day, and I couldn't even handle that. And you know, I felt really bad for the people that I was supposed to come in, because we were open till 6:30 on Monday, and that was the only day I had to work. And I'd come in, help one customer, and start freaking out.
Great shot.
Gotta hit perfect.
Nice on.
There's our first mistake. Oh, I know you weren't, Glenn. I'm just saying it. I'm so angry with YouTube right now. I wanted to have Twitch up and running now, too. Before, I was just going straight YouTube. I'm not really a fan of Twitch either, but just to be a little more diverse. But I spent so much time on the layout. God, I sound like I just won't shut up about the layout. Look at me. Look how hard I worked. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just... All right, we need this drop, because we're on pace for a minus 23, which I'm not certain will make it. 2 more holes. So this could bump me up to a minus... Oh, wait a minute. No, I think a minus 24 would make it. I don't know if a minus 23 would make it. I need to pay attention to my drive distance. You know, whoop-de-doo, oh, sorry to hear that, Bobby. Board PC guy, did I say hi to you? Sorry if I didn't. I definitely noticed you. Sometimes I, like, say hi in my head, but my lips don't flap and stuff. But no, I was never big on Italian. Sure, I like spaghetti and everything, but there's just so many other things that I like so much more. Like if someone says they're going to Olive Garden, I'm like, eh. But I know I'm in the minority with that. I know most people love Italian food. I'll eat it. I got no problem with it. I love my mom's spaghetti. But it... yeah, I like Eminem. But yeah, I just... I don't know. It was never a favorite. You know, I love Italian sausage. That's really good, especially the spicy stuff. I like pepperoncinis. I don't know if you could consider that Mexican food, but
Great shot.
I like lasagna. But that's the thing. I like these things. I'm not, like, in love with them. Well, thank you, Glenn. I really appreciate it. For me, it's just awesome to hang out with you guys. It truly is. Like, I can't believe I actually get ad revenue and, you know, super chats and things like that from it because I'm just... It's too fun to be called work, but I love it. I love it. All right.
Great shot.
Great left. I should be okay unless I roll into the rough. Don't roll into the rough. Note your yardage. 304. I didn't go far enough. Yikes. I needed to go a little further than that. I need this drop, though. Pizza, that's a good point. Pizza is Italian. I do like pizza. But see, pizza isn't one of my favorites. Now, when you say Greek or Lebanese food, Greek, I think of gyros. That's the only thing I think of, but I love gyros.
Great shot. Nice on.
Oh, great googly boogly. Can't even make the proper adjustment. That sucks.
Great shot.
Great's the new perfect. Didn't you hear? No.
Nice on.
And then we have this Middle Eastern place. Since I've been hit with the anxiety, I haven't been able to go there. I forget the name of it, but my God, they have some awesome food too. I don't think it's Lebanese. I can't even think of the name. If I could think of the name, you guys might know what I'm talking about. I didn't even know restaurants like this existed in the United States or in my area, but it's kind of like a burrito, and they have like olives with seeds in them, and a lot of hummus. It comes with their foods. I can't think of the name of the restaurant, though. Nick Rich, that is very true. Especially, you got to try one of my burgers. I make the best turkey burgers anyone has ever tried in their entire existence. Who makes the best fast food burger? I got to say Rally's for me.
Nice on.
Oh, I love a big Buford. Oh, Chipotle. Yeah. Oh, that's you, Aiden. Yeah, me and Aiden love our Chipotle. We'd get it every day if we could afford it. But we do have another Mexican restaurant. It's actually like a restaurant mixed in with a Mexican convenience store. And they sell like phone cards and stuff. Because it's like a neighborhood, an isolated neighborhood, but a neighborhood that's mostly Latinos. And, so they sell a lot of calling cards to Mexico. And like, you can get some, is it called Bueno candy or something like that? They got Bueno candy bars, But anyway, $5 or $6 get you a steak burrito that's like this freaking big. I want one. Now I'm not even hungry and I want one. All right, final hole. We couldn't get our drop on that one. We're definitely not going to get our drop on this one. Where are we at? I mean, if someone said minus 26 was at the top, maybe we have a chance. I'm not happy with my score. I love using Berserkers and stuff over Kingmakers. I've never had Five Guys, Jesse Evans. I want it. I've never tried it. Daniel Dierte, what's up, buddy? I've never tried Whataburger either. Cookout's obviously always good. Never had Hardee's. Poor Kevy went to Five Guys the other day and ordered a burger, fries, and a drink, and they wanted $18. He's like, yeah, no. All right. Let's not mess up this final drive here. $9.4.
Great shot.
I am not hitting perfect as good as I did a couple tournaments ago. Please don't go in the rough. I feel blind when it comes in like that. Like it's blinding it out of me. Yeah, I've never had it. Hey, Shiva. Red Robin, best burgers. I'll take a good old homemade burger over any fast food burger. Yeah, my stepfather makes the best burgers. My turkey burgers are based off of the burgers that he makes. He puts like garlic slices, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like maybe, how thick would it be? Like a pencil eraser, you know, except maybe two pencil erasers side by side. And I think they use like onion dip mix. And I don't put the garlic in. I would love to have the garlic in mine, but not everyone in the house would love to have the garlic. But in my opinion, he makes the best burgers I've ever eaten in my life. Now, I came up short. Oh, this shouldn't matter. It's all right to come up a little short here. $10-mile-per-hour wind is going to carry 6 rings. I am going to add just a little something to it, like that. Just because I'm terrified about clipping the rough and having a long chip in. Can we get lucky here? Once again, didn't need that little extra. I don't know if I did it or if one of you guys did it, but my chair's broke.
Yeah, you did it.
Okay, I'm just...
Remember when you sat down and that big burrow
Oh, yeah. When did that happen?
today? Right when you went on, do you not remember? I said, "Oh, what's that sound?"
Are you being dead serious?
Yeah.
I got to try Five Guys at some point in my life. White Castle. I remember White Castle. Never had it again. My stepdad also had White Castle, and I think he got food poisoning or something, and we never had White Castle again. Me, on the other hand, I'm about to gross you guys out, so if you're eating, you might want to mute me for the next minute or two. But I actually went to Taco Bell, and I don't know if I got food poisoning, but it was like a 24-hour bug. And you know what they say about 24-hour bugs? There's no such thing as a virus that's only 24 hours, so it's most likely food poisoning. But it was the only time I ever vomited, and it tasted good coming out. So it didn't ruin Taco Bell for me. You know, if it tasted nasty coming out, I would have been like, oh God, I could never eat it again. But all right, I'm done. That was the only time in my life I was ever like, oh, that's the Burrito Supreme I had.
Walking? We have time.
They close in a half hour. Whataburger since 1950. I don't know. Leo doesn't have any sound. Hi, Leo. I don't know why you don't have any sound. You gonna give me my drop here where it doesn't count? Or am I just gonna get stuck in the rough?
Perfect shot.
But yeah, minus 23. I heard a couple people saying they got a minus 22. Yeah, that's not even close to a drop. So not certain if this account's going to make it or not. I'm not happy with it. I believe you should have a minus 26. My biggest problem is hole number 8. I got to get that locked in. And then, get all your eagles and don't miss, don't get any mistakes. And that'll be a minus 26, but it's a lot easier said than done. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I know I'm pretty high now, but if I make it, it'll probably be in the 40s. Oh, wow, Bear. Oh, Wally, that sounds really good.
Perfect shot.
Drew 4, I'm jealous. You better email me some of that. Email me some of that pot roast.
Nice on.
I really am not happy with the minus 23. Let's see what tops is in my bracket. Minus 27. I mean, based on a lot of these scores, yeah, I guess. Hole 7 is the one hole where I hit great right, and I set up so close to the rough that you can't afford a great right. So this is where we stand. Based on the holes that I see, though, I think it's bottom 50 on the weekend, but I think we could still squeak through. I'm not, like, overly worried about it, but, I'm not comfortable with it. So hopefully we can do something with it, go on to the next round. I will be on tomorrow playing my main account with my main clubs. Hopefully we can get some drops with that one. Other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You guys rock. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening and good luck on your rounds.